Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Welcome back to another video. Apologies for the hectic schedule and that I'm pretty behind on these news updates, but actually not so much happened. Most of this is going to be like just general updates with posters and also a very lengthy segment on Bai Yu and Luo Yunxi's interview. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's start off in some chronological order and talk about some dramas that aired. We have the family drama Take Us Home starring Ma Yili and Bai Yu. This aired on April 14th on iQIYI and CCTV. Then Mango TV has a suspense web drama called Desire Catcher, which is starring Zheng, Yecheng, and Yunlai for April 23rd. Also on the same date is Youth in the Flames of War starring Dylan Wang and Zhou. This is a drama that used to be called The University Between Southwest and Us, and that was a super lengthy title. I'm kind of happy that they changed it. It has 39 episodes and it will air on iQIYI, Youku, and JSTV. This is a military romance war drama that is set in the Chinese Republican era, but it centers around a school setting dealing with politics and war in tumultuous times. This looks quite heavy and dramatic, so prepare for a very emotional drama. Then we have the news that Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty officially held their filming ceremony. So there were rumors before that was confirmed that they will be officially making a second season. I still need to watch this. This is set in ancient time period where there's mystical artifacts, a little bit of fantasy, paranormal stuff, and many interesting cases. It stars Yang Xuwen and Yang Zhigang. Basically, the whole team is coming back for it, which is great because I hate hearing like season 2s of dramas that doesn't have the original cast. I mean, after so much build up and everybody is so invested in those original castmates, it's kind of weird if they decide to switch it up. Then 13 Years of Dust, part of the Light On series starring Chen Xiao and Jianbin, got pretty high Douban scores as it's around 8.1 at the moment. This follows an officer that is working on a case that was kind of cold for 13 years, but in the future, he is someone with much more wisdom and power. So he is dead set on trying to set things right and figure out the truth for himself. We got a couple of drama posters that was released and stills. So the first one is from Tencent's modern romance drama, The Love You Give Me, starring Wang Ziqi and Wang Yuwen. These two have been together in a previous drama that actually did pretty well and people loved their chemistry. So I am excited for this one. I think it's adorable and there's going to be a child involved, which is just one of the best tropes in my opinion. The Legend of Shen Li also released a new still with Zhao Liying and Lin Gangxi. For sure, I've been looking forward to Zhao Liying coming back to the costume drama scene, and the same for Kenny Lin. Of course, their friendship has been great behind the scenes, and this collaboration is very anticipated after the success of The Princess Agents. And there was a lot of drama with that, so I'm guessing they're not going to continue on, and they're just going to stick with this one as a gift to the fans, which I'm okay with. Stories of Love and Youth starring Yang Zhe and Fang Chengcheng wraps up filming, and Zhao Lusi's drama The Last Immortal with Wang Anyu also wrapped up. So we have the news that Arthur Chen is basically having his comeback, and right now he's been working on taking movie roles after his little scandal, which was about a photo that was circulating online about him and his ex-lover. There was a lot of speculations about his personal life and whether or not there was cheating going on. So after that, he got taken out of the Black Lotus drama, which was a costume drama that was supposed to be paired with Esther Yu, but it's nice to know that, okay, he's having his comeback in the romance film Yesterday Once More on April 28th with Zhou Ye. The problem with this is there is lots of news that came out about a lawsuit against this film and that it's plagiarizing a UK movie called If Only. Now, they recently posted a statement on Weibo saying that despite these alleged violations, they're saying that basically a genre that's not solely owned by a specific film. So this is a movie that follows a hero and heroine that travels through different time and spaces multiple times, running in different directions, but still ends up falling in love with each other. I feel like we just have to wait and see the actual movie before we can determine and analyze exactly frame by frame or line by line how similar these are. So wishing the best to the team. I feel like they probably did watch the other film and they're like, oh, there's only some similarities before they put it out, because obviously plagiarism is a big no-no anywhere in the world. Okay, so for any Bai Lu fans, we're getting rumors that after Till the End of the Moon airs, after a couple days, we're going to get the story of Cunning Palace that will air in very late April to early May. Speaking of Till the End of the Moon, I have added some sections and highlights of their interview together. And I know you guys loved the Xiaojian interview segment, so I'll be adding some more interviews and fun facts about different actors and actresses as we go on. So some moments here, there was one where they kind of asked, like, what were your first impressions once you saw the scripts? Were there like any specific people you had in mind? Did you guys talk to each other before, or like what's happening? How did they get this role to collaborate again? And they basically said that while they were reading the script, Luo Yunxi says he was picturing her face the entire time. Bai Lu thought that, yes, he's suitable, and I think he'll do great as a villain, which made him laugh. Then the interviewer asked them if they cried a lot reading the script because there's a lot of very sad moments. And Yunxi said basically, yes, Bai Lu cried every single time during all those big scenes. They said that there was really no pressure for this collaboration, and instead they felt that they were able to act more freely because they can discuss things and experiment with their acting skills. They said that there was a lot of fans who they knew wanted sweet and fluttering moments between them. So they tried to improvise and did different angles. They trusted each other a lot and know each other's acting style very well. So it made the collaboration easy and it helped them grow as actors. They went with an example about they were not filming in chronological order. So it just depends on whatever the director thinks is the best for that day. Let's say there's a scene all the way at the end, but you only started filming like 2 or 3 days in, so you don't know the entirety of the script details and stuff like that. So they said that is what happened to them. And there were lots of moments like that where the plot lines didn't make sense, but the actors just tried their best and they really bounced off of each other. So let's say there was a dramatic battle scene that requires crying or high emotions. They would do it by looking at the other person and just improvising. So one of these scenes, they said that Bai Lu was so proud of just doing one take of a 5-minute crying scene where she was just devastated for so long. She said it was earlier on too, so it was definitely that situation where they didn't really know what was going on, but they still acted to the best of their abilities. And seeing that Yunxi was also emotional and was able to open up and act better. They revealed that there was a lot of emotional crying scenes, and every single time they had an inside joke where they would always look at each other and laugh and tell the directors that our eyes are so sore from crying so much. A funny moment between them is they were asked to count to 3 and do this thing where it's like, do you prefer kissing scenes or acting and crying scenes, they both immediately replied with a kissing scene and bursted into a fit of laughter. They hid their face in embarrassment. It was super cute. Bai Lu then explained, saying that it's because crying scenes are up to destiny, meaning sometimes they go right and sometimes you don't, and it takes a lot more effort, while kissing scenes are easier. Another funny moment was when they were asked whether or not they'll have another OST duet together. They said that yes, they know that fans really want them to sing together, but they were asked to sing In Love is Sweet, and it was really hard for them because they're not vocally professionally trained or anything. And they said that it didn't sound that great, so after that they stopped receiving phone calls to sing OSTs in their dramas, which made them both laugh. But recently I've been seeing rumors pop up that they might have a collaboration stage where they recorded a special version of the OST, and it will be set to air with a special moment later on in the drama. And of course, the biggest question is, are they down for a third collaboration? If so, what type of drama would it be? What type of plot would they want to do? And they were like, suspense and a mystery drama would be great. She said that he got to play the bad guy this time, so she wants to play a villain type in that type of drama. But she says that since he really likes playing the villain and it was fun, why don't they both be villains? And then he was like, but then somebody got to be the good guy. Who's going to be the cops? And she's like, well, we can just do both. It would be entertaining to have one person be a undercover agent that ends up double-crossing and betraying the police side, and then working together with the bad guy and running off together. They started brainstorming a bunch of ideas and started laughing about how it gets more and more ridiculous. She said, I want a lot of plot twists, so many that viewers watching can't even keep up. And to wrap this segment up, they were asked if they prefer a happy ending or a sad ending for Till the End of the Moon. Yunxi wanted happy, and Bai Lu said sad because she thinks it would be more impactful. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And last but definitely not least, we have marriage news. So Shawn Dou is officially married to his longtime girlfriend, Lorinda Ho. They've been together for a long time and they've been quite public about it. There were so many moments where I think they dropped hints, but nothing was confirmed until now. Their wedding venue looks stunning and they look extremely happy. Wishing them all the best. I'm quite confident that these two will stay together for a very long time. As for the rumored drama sections, we have Zhou Ye and Niu Ho's Back from the Brink, which is set to be broadcast in May. And then The Legend of Anla will be aired in June, starring Cdrama and Gangjun. And last but not least is a rumor that Yang Zhe and Shu Kai will be in a modern drama that has melodramatic elements, and this will start at the end of April or early May for shooting. Let me know your thoughts on any of these news that we discussed. As usual, everything is in the description box. Please subscribe, like, and comment. It actually really helps with the algorithm, even though I know it's like annoying when YouTubers say so. It's true. And if I missed any pieces of news, I will add it to the next episode.